Jesus said if your eye is healthy, your whole body will be full of light. But why didn't he say ears or tongue? Why the eyes? Pay attention because this is so important, right? Lust is the number one sin in society. It's the most normalized sin, right? Now, where does lust begin? It begins in your eyes. There's a reason as to why brands, when they try to sell you something, they use provocative models. They know once they can capture your eyes, they have won your soul over. You ever look into people's eyes and you can tell exactly what's going on with them? Or what's in their soul? The darkness they carry, the emptiness, the light. The eyes tell you everything. But people tell you all the time, if you're battling with lust and you want to overcome it, you just look away. But here you are again in the same loop. So how do you break this loop? You don't just only look away. You reprogram your mind through your eyes. All of us grew up looking at something first and then processing it in the mind and then fantasizing about it. That happened over and over again for years. So now it created this chain around you. Oh, how do we break those chains? It's pretty easy. But it's gonna take a lot of time and you're gonna fall again. But the more times you do this, the better you're gonna get at it. Now your mind is accustomed to your eyes. Once they land on something, you have to process it in your mind, right? I want you to flip that. I want you to look away. Yes, practice that. But if you do happen to look at something, before you process it in your mind, I want you to tell yourself and practice this over and over again. That is a daughter of God, or that is God's son, or that is a child of God. That is a human being, that is not an object. Why do you think athletes and NFL players are so good at catching the ball and throwing it? It's not just physical, it has to do with the eyes. For years, they trained their eyes to see the distance before they catch that ball. Now, alongside that, I want you to remove everything that triggers your eyes. Out of sight, out of mind, as they say. You know that if you scroll on social media late at night, you're gonna see something. You are bound to see something somewhere. If you can control your eyes, you can control everything else.